Your next act is Kevin O'Donoghue. I don't know if he's come from Ireland, but he sounds Irish in the green room, so let's hope he's not just putting the accents on. So put your hands together, be nervous born. Welcome Kevin O'Donoghue.
Hello, Hot Water Comedy Club. Give your MC a cheer, everybody. Yeah, thank you. Give yourselves a cheer. You're a wonderful crowd. Yeah. Hello, I'm Kevin. You don't know me. You might know me better as the Irish Homer Simpson. Yeah, Kevin, it's a nice name. It's actually queefine in Irish. Queefine, yeah. Guess what that translates to? A queef, a small queef. Yeah. No, queefine, it's a beautiful name, you know. It actually comes from the Irish phrase for a beautiful conception, right? Not an immaculate conception. So I asked my dad, right? I said, Dad, how was I conceived? He said, Kevin, I'm not telling you that. I said, go on, Dad, tell me. He said, okay, Kevin, you're the product of a threesome in a strip club in Blackpool. Madness, you know. Yeah. I'm from Dublin. Give me a cheer. You've been to Dublin? Oh. I'm from a place called Clontarf, right? It's a bit like Birkenhead. By the sea, you know. There's a lovely park. There's a lovely beach. There's even a golf course, which makes a class for dogging. You know what I mean? It's also where the Vikings were driven out of Ireland, right? No, until about 10 minutes later when the Brits took us over, you know. Yeah. I often think to myself, you know, what if the Vikings never lost, you know? I'd be 6'9". I'd have long blonde hair. I might have even gone dogging with a bloke called Sven. Things aren't too far from the truth with the Brits, you know? Terry's a builder from Scunthorpe. Sometimes he lets me wear the wig, you know? Yeah. Now, I know the question on your mind, guys, right? And yes, I am aware that I look incredibly like a snooker ball. You know? It was actually recently enough, someone told me that I look like the Professor from X-Men. If he sat in Weatherspoons all week. You know? The X-Men Professor, you know, he could read minds, you know? He could read minds. I can't do anything with my baldness, you know? I wish I could, like, tell the future like a magic 8-ball or something, you know? I usually do this in an Irish accent, but I'm going to try a Liverpool accent. Hey, Kevin, how will I do my A-levels? My sources say terrible. Thank you, madam. What about uni? Will I get into uni? My sources say that is incorrect. But what sort of advice can you give me, Kevin? Don't give up your internship at McDonald's, Linda. Yeah, I am a bald man. That is correct. You find that out, particularly when your parents get a new pet. Give me a shout if you have a dog. Yeah. My parents got a dog not too long ago, right? They got a miniature schnauzer. They said to me, they go, Kevin, we decided to name the dog after you. I was like, that is lovely. What did you call him? He goes, we decided to call him Pitbull. Oh. Yeah. Liverpool and Ireland have a bit of a connection. Give me a shout if you've been to Dublin. Yeah. I found out I did a bit of homework at this thing, Ancestry.com. Give me a shout if you know Ancestry.com. Yeah. Has anyone here actually done it? Has anyone given it a try? Have you? Yeah. Who said this was yourself? Oh, very okay. You're right. Do you mind me asking, what did you find out from Ancestry.com? You mean you too, brother, you know. I did Ancestry.com anyway, guys, right? And I found out that Mr. Blobby is my real dad. Yeah, nice, yeah. Found out Mr. Blobby is my real dad, but believe it or not, guys, there was a point in time, right, where I was told that I looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. That ship has obviously long sailed. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm the king of the world anymore. What about that? The only thing I can say is that I have been caught rapid with a Burger King crown on my head and my big Whopper in my hand, you know? For those of you that didn't get that, I was talking about my willy. Oh. Tell you really give me the willies. Football hooligans. Oh. I went to a Crystal Palace and Leeds game in London not too long ago. And a classic Irishman mistake. I got a half and half scarf. I know. All the home fans, the guy comes up and he goes, "Oi! Take that scarf off now." Another fella comes up to me and he goes, "Oi, little man, you take your scarf off or you're dead, cuz, you get me?" I got a pint fucked at me by a Leeds fan. That was particularly confusing because I support Leeds, you know? It was kind of like getting Eiffel Towered by Theresa May and Maggie Thatcher. Stuck between two wagons and I can't please neither of them. You know what I mean? Ireland, England, an interesting relationship. Some of the Brits think we're gobshites, and you're probably right, you know? Some of the Yanks love us. They're like, "Oh, my great-grandcousin's from Ireland." The Aussies, though, let me tell you, the Aussies still think the famine is going on in Ireland, you know? I was in Melbourne, right? I spent a bit of time in Melbourne. I was waiting for the tram one day, and this fella comes up to me, and he goes, "Excuse me, mate. Do you know where Collins Street is?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, man." So he goes, wow. Is that an Irish accent I hear? I go, "Yeah, it is." And before he said it, he just goes, "God bless you, poor little Irish soul, mate." You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus. He walks off anyway. Suddenly he turns around and he goes, "Excuse me, cunt. I think I remember you from somewhere." I was like, "Oh, where's that?" And he goes, "I went to my Ollies in Ireland. Went to this theme park, Potato Park. I saw your face and all the billboards, mate." Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. The Aussies are terrible for spilling their drink, aren't they? I know. These lads, I nearly didn't get here, would you believe? My boss nearly had me working all weekend, you know? He said I had piles of spreadsheets to do, you know? Piles of work. He's a bleeding arsehole. Hey. I've been Kevin O'Donoghue. Thank you. You've been lovely. Thank you. Hey.
One last nice one. Woo! Kevin O'Donoghue!